Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. In today's video, I'm dressed like an orange, and that can mean only one thing. We are talking vitamin C. Now, vitamin C for the longest time has been the most popular ingredient to be found in our skincare routines. It's the most Googled, it's the most purchased ingredient in terms of serums, and people just couldn't get enough of it, proclaiming it to be like the glow enhancer and the secret to radiant and luminous skin. However, those of you that are in tune with the skincare world will probably have noticed over the past year, lots of people are turning their backs on vitamin C. You'll see content creators saying, I'm abandoning my vitamin C, I found some better options. People saying that it's too sensitizing, it induces redness and irritation. This has been followed on by a whole lot of you guys asking the question, what are the best alternatives to vitamin C? So I know a lot of you guys out there are looking to make the switch too. So what's changed with vitamin C? And that's what I want to discuss in today's video. Should we be moving away from vitamin C? Spoiler alert, absolutely not. But there are some key things that we need to know in order to get maximum benefit and minimum risk of irritation. So sit back, relax, let's talk all things vitamin C. Now, before we get into this video, I would love to know what your own personal favourites are when it comes to vitamin C. What strengths do you reach for and what are your favourite products? Sound off in the comments section below and let's get that conversation going. I really do want to get this message out there loud and clear because I'd hate for anyone to abandon their vitamin C serum based on some misconceptions. I want everyone to have the right information to make the right decisions for their own skin's needs. The best way of supporting me and helping to get this message out there is by reaching down and giving this video a big thumbs up and a like. The more likes the video gets, the more widely YouTube will distribute it on its platform. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you all so much. Now, without further ado, let's cut that waffle and delve straight on in. So when we talk vitamin C, I honestly think it's unparalleled in the skincare world when you look at the total number of benefits you can get from just one ingredient. Yes, there are alternatives to vitamin C when it comes to talking about specific benefits, but overall, I think vitamin C is one of the most comprehensive ingredients. It's a potent antioxidant protecting the skin from free radical damage. At certain concentrations, it can boost the levels of collagen and elastin production for some great anti-aging. It brightens the skin and over time it can fade hyperpigmentation. When you combine all those great benefits from just one ingredient, it's not hard to see why it was so popular for so long. However, people are turning their backs on vitamin C, saying it's sensitizing, it's irritating their skin and doing more harm than good. Well, vitamin C, like any ingredient in skincare, can be sensitizing if not used correctly. And I think there's a couple of common mistakes people are making, which might be holding back the results they're seeing from their vitamin C and giving them a whole host of side effects, which makes them assume that this just isn't the right ingredient for them. And that's really what I want to talk about in today's video. Now, I do want to keep this short, sharp, and to the point, so let's just start with some of these mistakes people are making. And first and foremost is choosing the wrong concentration. As humans, our brains are wired and engineered to go for the highest concentration possible. It doesn't matter what ingredient we're talking about, we always seem to want to go for the most potent option. This is often because we perceive the most potent options to give the quickest and the best overall results. In some cases, this will be the case, but actually, with those higher concentrations often come a whole lot of more side effects, sensitivity, and irritation. This is particularly the case with vitamin C. And actually, if you read a lot of the studies, they show that the benefits of vitamin C really peak out at about a 20% concentration, and higher than that, you're going to get very few incremental additional benefits, but a whole lot more sensitivity and irritation. So whilst a lot of people are reaching for 20, 25, 30% concentrations of vitamin C, there's just really no need. Brands, of course, feed into that. They know that we want higher strengths, so they produce products accordingly. Take, for example, The Ordinary. So these two products, we've got The Ordinary Vitamin C 23%, and The Ordinary Vitamin C 30%. Both of these are way too strong for the average person's skin. You're not going to get a whole lot more in terms of benefits with using one of these versus, say, a 15 or a 20% strength, but you're going to get an awful lot more sensitivity and irritation. And so people reaching for products like this with strengths like these are going to conclude that vitamin C just isn't for them. They've reached for a product from a trusted brand, it's sensitized the skin, given them redness, peeling, and irritation, and so it's the ingredient that's at fault. Actually, it's the brands, which are formulated with too high concentrations because they know as humans we're going to gravitate towards them. I'm going to come on to later in the video some of my favourite low and mid strength vitamin C options and who I think they're going to work best for. So definitely stay tuned until that, or use the timestamp in the description box below to jump to that section, because I want to share with you the very best performing products at each strength so you can choose the right ones for your individual skin. The second big mistake is frequency. So people people get into habits with their skincare routines. Again, we are habit forming as human beings, and so we tend to like to use the same products day in, day out. Now, this will work for a lot of products, but not necessarily vitamin C. So whilst a lot of people can use vitamin C every single day, for a lot of us, this just isn't an option. My skin is pretty sensitive to vitamin C in its pure form, ascorbic and L-ascorbic acid. So using a mid-strength a couple of times a week works wonders. I get all the great benefits, but very few side effects. But were I to do it every single day, my skin would be on fire. The sensitivity would be through the roof. I'd have the peeling, the irritation, the impaired barrier function. My skin just doesn't tolerate that frequency of use. And so what I'd say to everyone when you've got your vitamin C of choice, you've chosen the right percentage, and work out how often do I actually need to use this. Build up, so start a couple of times a week and see how your skin responds to it. Listen to what your skin's saying and then increase accordingly. There might come a point at which your skin just can't tolerate any more or any higher frequency, and stop there. Know that using vitamin C even a couple of times a week will give you great results. It's not always about using it every single day. That's not how a lot of products are formulated. Use it in accordance with what your skin's telling you, and that way you'll get the very best results. The third and final mistake people make is racing through their product, using too much because they're worried about it oxidizing. So those of you that are familiar with vitamin C will know it's pretty unstable. If you keep a vitamin C too long, it changes color, it turns that rich amber color, which is the product oxidizing. It's going to be far less effective, and at that point you really do need to just chuck it out. And so people really get fixated and worried about the shelf life of their product, so they race through using it. Instead of using a couple of drops on the skin to get best results, they're packing it on, thinking I need to get through this bottle before it starts to oxidize. In truth, there are a lot of stable formulations on the market, some of which I'm going to come on to, which means you actually get like 6 to 9 months worth of shelf life once you open a vitamin C product. You don't need to race through it at breakneck speed. Just take it back a notch and think, how much do I actually need to apply to my skin to get an even coverage and the benefits that I want? For most people, it's a couple of drops or one pump. It's certainly not multiple pumps and piling on a product, because that can overdo it. You use too much of the ingredient, and as a result, you increase the rate of sensitivity and side effects that you're going to see. So overall, just before we come on to some of my favorites, the takeaways should be: choose the right concentration for your skin. Stronger doesn't always mean better, and I certainly wouldn't go above a 20% concentration when it comes to vitamin C. Use it sparingly. Don't pack it onto the skin. Use it little in a way that works best for you to absorb all that great product without creating too much sensitivity. Finally, choose your frequency wisely. Some people can tolerate vitamin C every single day. If that's the case, great. But for a lot of people, a couple of times a week is all they need, or all that their skin can tolerate, and you'll still get some really great results. So let's come on to some of my favorite vitamin C products at each strength. This is going to be a bit of a whistle-stop tour, but hopefully help you guys to choose the right products for your individual skin's needs. So let's first talk vitamin C derivatives. Now, vitamin C comes in two forms: derivative and pure form. All the things that I've talked about up to this point in the video in terms of frequency, percentage, and the amount applied all refer to pure form vitamin C. However, if you're still a little bit worried, nervous about using vitamin C, reach for a vitamin C derivative. They're less potent and they take a little longer to see those results. But in the long term, you'll still get a great glow up. You'll still see some of your hyperpigmentation fade. And vitamin C derivatives can be a great option for those of us that use their vitamin C a couple of times a week. On your off days, use a vitamin C derivative so you're still getting that dose of this key ingredient. When I created my own serum, which is this, the Mad About Skin Got You Covered Super Serum, I did so with a vitamin C derivative. That's because I wanted everybody to be able to use this. Even if you've got a super sensitive skin type, you can benefit from the vitamin C in here. If you've got more resilient skin, you can pair this with a vitamin C serum of your choice. A lot of people use this on the off days where they're not using their vitamin C to still harness the great benefits. It's really flexible and up to you. And at the moment, we actually have an offer. I've linked this in the description box below, as I will all the products mentioned. We actually have an offer. So if throughout the month of July, if you purchase this product, you'll get a free lip conditioner thrown in free of charge. So you can get your pout on point for summer and also harness all the great benefits of vitamin C in its derivative form. Now, in terms of pure form vitamin C, they come in 3 different categories: low, medium, and high strength. Anything over 20%, like I said, I've discounted completely. I call those extreme and honestly unnecessary. So let's talk about some of these other concentrations. So in the low strength category, I would personally recommend the Boots Ingredients Vitamin C. This comes in at a 7% concentration of a stabilized form of pure vitamin C. So don't need to race through this product. It's got a really good and long shelf life. It's got a stabilized form of vitamin C to allow that to happen. That 7% concentration is going to give you really good results. That's a robust concentration of vitamin C, but it's not sky high. So you're not going to get a whole lot of side effects and sensitivity, especially because this is formulated with some hydrating and calming and soothing ingredients too. This really does pack a punch. So don't think because you're going for a lower concentration, you won't see results. You absolutely will, but you'll do so with a whole lot less side effects. The reason I'm calling this out is it's £5 here in the UK. You can walk into Boots stores or buy it online and get those really affordable results. It's also now available at Target. So I've left a link to where you can purchase it if you can get your hold of a Target. And that way it is a truly international product that I think just about everyone can benefit from. If you can't get your hands on the Boots Ingredients Vitamin C, which is my favourite in this category, you could try the ordinary ascorbic acid 8%. Similar concentration, it's not stabilised the way that the Boots version is, but still, because they create it in such high volumes, you get it really fresh. And so I still find that this has roughly a 6-month shelf life on it too. Both amazing products in that low strength category that'll get you great results, minimum irritation. In the mid strength, I would recommend everyone try out the Geek and Gorgeous C Glow. 15% concentration of vitamin C that delivers so much. It's also packed full of other antioxidants. So you're getting an antioxidant fix, a vitamin C hit to fade hyperpigmentation, bring back that vibrancy and luminosity. And this is made fresh every single week. So you get the longest possible shelf life on this product, meaning you're not at risk of having to race through it in order to use up the serum. I adore this. Super lightweight, doesn't feel sticky on the skin, and again, really drugstore and affordable. This is an option now that's available globally because Geek and Gorgeous now have a US distribution center. They have one in the UK. They also have one in Europe. So this is much more far-reaching brand than maybe it was 2 years ago, which is great because the more people that can try this vitamin C, the better. Now, let's come on to the super high strength, 20%. As I said before, don't push past 20%, but for those people that have a very resilient skin type, not prone to sensitivity and irritation, I think they could benefit from going up to a 20% strength. And the one that I would recommend is the Face Theory Regena C20 Serum. Now, the reason I'm calling this out is its price point. It's actually a relatively affordable product. You'll often find 20% vitamin C's are very expensive. I love the Allies of Skin one, but it's close to £100 versus this one that's 24. So you definitely got a price differential there, which is why I think this one just pips it to the post. It's also formulated with some other great calming, soothing and hydrating ingredients, and again using a stabilized form of vitamin C, meaning that this has a long shelf life. You're not racing to get through the product. Feels gorgeous on the skin, and I've only had positive experiences with this product. Now, of course, 20% in terms of strength is still really high, so just proceed with caution. I would say most people can get great benefits from a 5 to 15% strength of vitamin C. 20% is for people with persistent hyperpigmentation that they're struggling to shift with lower strengths. This is a really great and affordable option for people in that category, but beware, it definitely packs a punch. So there you have it, guys, a rundown of vitamin C and why I think people might be declaring it over, done, removed from their skincare routine, when actually it's not the vitamin C that's at blame. I think sometimes it's the branding, the way brands and corporations present the ingredient, and of course the way that we choose to use it. Before you remove vitamin C from your skincare routine, just think about those 3 things. Choose the right concentration for your skin type. Don't overload the skin packing it full of product, and choose the frequency that suits your individual level of skin sensitivity. Someone reaching for a 10% concentration of vitamin C used sparingly a couple of times a week will get game-changing results. They don't need to abandon the ingredient altogether. They just need to be more mindful of how they use it. Hopefully in this video, I've helped you on your vitamin C journey, but let me know your thoughts, feelings and opinions in the comment section below. Wherever you are in the world, guys, stay safe, stay well, and love your skin. Take care, bye!